Fraser Island. It's the world's largest island formed entirely from sand. But what's even more impressive is what lives here. Australia's famous dingo. Ranger Annie, the dingoes here on Fraser, they're pretty unique, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They're the most purest strain of dingo in Australia.
Wow. We are often quick to call the dingo a dog, but it turns out that's not quite right.
The dingo is actually the descendant of an Asian wolf. So It's actually a wolf in fact, not a dog. So there is a couple of differences. One, a dingo will howl, you won't hear them barking. If we happen to hear a dog barking on Fraser Island, someone's snuck their dog onto the island. You're not allowed to bring any animal of any sort, let alone a dog, on Fraser Island, because we don't want it interbreeding with our pure form of dingo. And there's another difference, is that the dog will go into season every 6 months, where a dingo goes into season once a year. So May is when the mating's happening, and in springtime it's when the pups come out.
So how many would you say you actually have on the island?
So they estimate approximately between 200 250, but those numbers they're not sure, because each year the dingo breeds. They're pack animals, so they have their own family and they're very territorial. So they've got their little areas that's their family, and they all look after each other in that family.
Now, obviously we're on a beach tonight, and this is where the dingoes tend to hang out at dusk and dawn. They don't just hang out in the bush, they actually come onto the beach.
Hopefully when the sun goes down we might get a chance to see a dingo.
Well, I reckon we should start looking for paw prints. What do you reckon?
Okay, that'd be really good.
Dingoes have been on Fraser Island for thousands of years and have had a very unique relationship with the island's traditional owners.
My name's Ranger Jay. I'm one of the resort rangers here at Kingfisher Bay Resort and Village. I'm also one of the Aboriginal descendants from the island as well. So on behalf of my ancestors, Galangorgari, which means welcome to paradise. My ancestors had a wonderful relationship with the dingoes. They would never hunt them at all. What they would do with them though, they go out hunting together and utilize their sense of smell and hearing to try and pick up other animals or other plants that my ancestors couldn't necessarily find. So what they would do, they go out hunting together and then bring all that food back to their campsite. Then they would split all the food up, and as a reward, they would give half of that food to the dingo, saying, "Thank you very much, I'll see you tomorrow."
But as they are wild animals, it's important to stay in a group and to follow Ranger Annie's golden rules when you are here. Ranger Annie, dingoes aren't the only ones that love Fraser Island. We as humans do as well. So how do we actually know how to coexist and, get along so we can all enjoy Fraser Island?
We just have to have a mutual respect. Like, we've got to respect these animals. This is their territory, this is their land, that they're the apex predator of the island. So we've just got to leave them alone. If there was one to come past us right now, we would just remain here and let it keep going down the beach. Certainly don't turn your back on the dingo, and certainly don't run. If you've got any food and you're just sitting on the beach, put it away in your esky and keep it sealed. Or if you've got a vehicle, the car, put your food away in the car. Otherwise they can smell that.
Although they are quite elusive, even finding tracks on the beach is worth a photo.